Here's the bottom of my Space Invaders pin, and it is 100% LEDs, and it looks and works great. You'll notice that on some of the lights I had to affix a small 470 watt resistor. And it's only certain lights in these matrices, like most of these here in this big V did need the resistors, but then plenty of others didn't. Like for example, these over here don't need resistors. All these here in the middle, for whatever reason, did need resistors. They're very easy to install. You simply run it from the base, which I believe is the ground, up to your other solder point. So essentially from one connection to the next. And that puts a small bit of resistance across and prevents the flickering. So these bulbs, no flicker. And I did find a few bulbs on my game that actually do have flicker. If we come down here to the very bottom, we can find these bottom four are gonna flicker. I think and I hope that shows up, but they certainly are flickering. So those on the top are not, but these by the blue doesn't show up really good on the camera, but those actually are flickering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder in some resistors across these and see if that fixes it. Of course I know it will. Okay, I've got the first one done. This one is completed, has the resistor on it, and there is no noticeable flicker or flash. This one does not have it on there, and it does still have the flicker or the flash or the strobing. Although unfortunately it strobes so quickly the camera just doesn't show it very well. Let's finish up this one, and then I think the blue needs it as well. Then we'll be done. Okay, I now have a resistor soldered into this bulb and this bulb, but not this bulb or this bulb. And just by soldering in these two resistors, the flicker has been eliminated from all four bulbs. And that's I'm no electrical whiz, but that's probably due to their close proximity. They all share the same ground braid, and they're all probably powered off of, their power wires are probably right next to one another in a back box, and that somehow works out magically. For giggles though, so that I don't have a problem, because it only takes a second to actually install that resistor. Since it only takes a second to actually solder it from here to here, I'm going to go ahead and just do these two remaining lights real quick, and then I'll be done.